Now hear this. Forward ever, and backward never.
Hey, what's up guys, it's Rudy, and as you can see, we're back at the shop. We tore apart the 2017 EXT. We just wanted to show you guys the aftermath, so to speak. In the previous videos, you saw that we actually ended up blowing the turbo on our EXT. If you haven't seen that, make sure to check it out. We track tested the EXT, handled it really well, but obviously it did not last quite as we would like it to. Again, you know, we really pushed the turbo to its limits and beyond. We were running extra high boost pressures, and given that it was a pretty hot day, we were having a bit of a heat wave, I believe, in all throughout California. It was 100, 105 degrees out on the track. Intake air temps were, I believe, 150, 160 degrees Fahrenheit. Coolant temps would shoot up after a few laps, maybe 6 laps or so. We were seeing about 220 to 230 degrees Fahrenheit for water or engine coolant temperature. I can't imagine what the oil temperature would have been. So that's going to be our next upgrade, is probably a bigger radiator. Oil cooler is probably going to be a major turbo saver, I guess you could say. Again, we're pushing this car beyond its limits. We're looking to upgrade the turbo in the future for a larger unit, either an SI unit or maybe even bigger than that. But for the time being, we're going to replace it with a factory EXT turbocharger. We already know where the limits are for that thing, so we aren't going to push it as hard as we did with this last calibration and track abuse, so to speak. So you might be wondering, this turbo looks perfectly fine. What's wrong with it? Inside of here, like I mentioned earlier, it has a compressor wheel, turbine wheel. They're connected through a main shaft. Usually that shaft is part of the turbine wheel itself, and then the compressor wheel is bolted onto that. This turbine wheel should be able to spin, but instead it kind of just wiggles around. It's not, I mean, yeah, I could get it to spin. Oh, it kind of jams up. So what happened is the bearings are basically seized up. The turbine shaft broke because now I could actually spin the compressor wheel and turbine wheel independent of one another. I could spin the compressor wheel and hold the turbine wheel in place. So that's not good. And one of the things, you know, I kind of noticed at the track was that it started howling and whistling under load. It was kind of a giveaway in that I suspected something to be wrong with some kind of air passageway. I was hoping it would be an intake manifold leak. Turned out that it wasn't. Once I was on the highway, I saw a puff of smoke after the howling got worse and worse, and actually it ended up going away. But I saw a puff of smoke, which is basically probably the oil seals giving out, seizing up, something to that extent. Again, we really pushed the car to its limits. It was a super hot day at the track. We were running the car very hard on an aggressive tune, and it was just, you know, just a lot of things thrown into the mix. Given that, you know, we run this car on the street, it ran fine with the boost levels we were running. But again, my name is Rudy from Pro Car Studio. Definitely let us know if you have any questions or comments down below. Make sure to check out our website, www.procivic.com. Give us a call or send us an email, again, if you have any questions. And as always, I'll see you next time.